Hi guys, today's video is about the newly released iPhone 15 of Apple Company. So I hope to talk about the features, camera, battery, and prices of this phone in this video. The iPhone 15 won't launch until the fall of 2023, but rumors are already circulating about the future product. It could introduce the dynamic island to every iPhone model rather than just Pro devices. Also, Apple is expected to use USB-C instead of Lightning. Even though the supposed iPhone 15 won't launch until late 2023, several hints about this device are already surfacing. Publicly filed patent applications, early supply chain rumors, and features inferred from Apple's general product strategy can paint a somewhat clear picture of the future product. Apple's naming conventions aren't easy to predict because the infamous S could pop up for any annual iPhone release. Apple called the 2022 device iPhone 14, so we've chosen to refer to the 2023 model as iPhone 15. Alternatively, Apple could eschew numbers entirely in the coming years. The company's other product lines often go through name changes to address specific design alterations or other changes, so iPhone could see that occur eventually. Suggestions for alternate names include iPhone Pro or iPhone. One rumor suggests Apple will dump the Pro Max name from its convention and switch to Ultra for its biggest, most premium model. This change wouldn't be unheard of, especially now that the non-Pro 6.7-inch iPhone is referred to as Plus. A more recent rumor suggests the Ultra name wouldn't replace a model, but be a whole new one in 2024. It would be the biggest and most premium iPhone, and may even lack a port of any kind. Known iPhone 15 rumors. Apple may have just announced the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro lineups, but that doesn't stop the rumor mill. New information about upcoming devices is always pouring in from supply chain sources and industry analysts. First, titanium curved edges. The rim around iPhone 15 Pro models could be made from titanium and feature a rounded edge design similar to the MacBook Pro lineup. The back edge would curve slightly as it meets the back glass panel. This material change from stainless steel could decrease the weight of the phone significantly. Apple could choose to polish the titanium and have a similar finish to the existing stainless steel rim. 2. End of the Lightning port. The iPhone could finally be moving to USB-C after a decade of using the Lightning port. This aging port replaced the 30-pin connector and offered novelty features like a reversible port and a more watertight enclosure. Some customers have urged Apple to move to USB-C in the iPhone since the connector has become more ubiquitous. On the other hand, the prevalence of Lightning connectors across Apple's product line makes such a shift difficult. The number of iPhone users with Lightning ports in their iPhones, iPads, and AirPods far outnumber Mac users with USB-C ports. Apple is caught in another lose-lose situation for its PR team. Like when it transferred from the 30-pin connector, it will face heavy scrutiny from customers and regulators alike. Some locations haven't finished transitioning from the previous connector, with gyms and other businesses still using equipment with 30-pin connectors. The same will be true for a transition from Lightning. Supply chain analyst and sometimes leaker Ming-Chi Kuo shared that Apple may introduce USB-C to the iPhone in 2023. It isn't clear if this is based on supply chain data or a leak, but he did say he took a survey. Presumably, the survey would have been taken from his supply chain consultants, but that isn't known. Rumors had previously indicated that Apple will remove all ports from its iPhone lineup in the near future, and USB-C will never make it onto iPhone. Those rumors haven't panned out, and it seems USB-C is going to happen in 2023. Rumors suggest that Apple could include Thunderbolt capabilities in the iPhone 15 Pro. That would enable the fast transfer of large files like ProRes video. 3. Portless. Since their inception, having a physical connector for transferring power and data has been a staple of portable electronics. Despite that, Apple may ditch the physical connector entirely in favor of alternatives like MagSafe charging, key charging, wireless data transfer, and smart connectors. There aren't many apparent reasons why Apple would want to ditch a physical connector, but like the headphone jack before it, The company may be seeking more internal space for components. In addition, while a USB-C port can be waterproofed, having no connector at all would ensure improved water integrity. Of course, Apple could decide to leave behind legacy use cases and tout its multiple iPhone models that still sport the Lightning connector for legacy customers. 4. Periscoping cameras. A new camera system could be used on the iPhone 15 to enable more optical zoom. The iPhone could have a much longer zoom by utilizing a folding camera system within the device to put more space between the lens and the sensor. It isn't clear if this would replace Apple's existing telephoto lens or add a fourth lens with this capability. While the iPhone 14 Pro can zoom to 3x, a 77mm equivalent, that isn't too distant a zoom. The 77mm focal length is great for portraits or getting closer to a relatively close subject, but it still isn't enough for wildlife photography or sporting events. Those situations require much longer lenses to capture the subject. Samsung utilizes periscoping and algorithms to enable clear capture of subjects at 100x magnification. Thanks to the long lens hidden away within the phone's body, this is possible. Apple has been testing such a lens for future iPhones, but it isn't clear if or when it will be implemented. Kuo released another report in December 2021, restating that the iPhone 15 may have a periscope lens system. It is still unclear if this is an upgrade to the existing telephoto lens or if it will be included as a new fourth lens. According to supply chain reports released in April 2022, multiple manufacturers have been tapped to produce components needed for a periscope camera system. The components are allegedly on order for use in the iPhone 15. iPhone 15 price and release date. Predicting the price of a device that will be released so far in the future isn't exactly a science, but looking at Apple's pricing trends can give a hint. Apple didn't deviate from its usual pricing structure for iPhone 14, and as long as the economy doesn't drastically change, it could do the same in 2023. Apple could introduce a new storage tier at 2 TB for the iPhone to make space for its increasingly demanding features like ProRes video. That could bring an iPhone's price dangerously close to $2,000. Also, iPhone 15 Fold would be sold as an ultra-premium model and likely start at around $1,499. Apple is expected to announce its iPhone 15 lineup in September 2023. So guys, the details I found about the iPhone 15 were brought from today's video. So, guys, I think that if there were things you should have known about the iPhone 15 from today's video, you would have known. So guys, I hope to make videos like this in the future, so please subscribe to my channel and join in the future.